Catholic League is really good, especially when it comes to like sports in general. Like Catholic League.
Basketball is crazy in the Catholic League.
I'm trying to tell you that Palestra. There's no other feeling like the Palestra. Like played in it, watched it. Like there's no feeling like it.
And what is that? The Palestra?
The Palestra is where University of Penn plays.
Oh, really?
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. So like the Final Four plays there, then the championship, and then cut that net down. It's fun. Unfortunately, I had to cut those nets down my sophomore year when it was COVID going on. So like we still had to like wear the mask and like
Oh, so you were able to play all the way through though?
Nah, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay, so that you won the.
They had it at Cardinal O'Hara High School though, so it wasn't that.
Oh, it wasn't the same.
It wasn't the same.
Yeah, and then you went back junior year, right? But then
went back junior year, fell off. Actually, no, we lost to Archbishop Carroll at home junior year to go to the playoffs, and then my senior year we went and we lost in the Final Four. It was tough.
Yeah, it is tough, man. Especially with that league though in general. Like there were some hoopers, right? Like some top guys, especially on your team. Were you weren't like one of the best out there, I'm assuming, right?
Nah. You got guys like, first of all, my freshman year team, that's the most like well-rounded, athletic, good ball handling, good shooters like team I've ever been a part of and probably will ever like see high school wise. Like not counting like boarding schools like Montverde or like things like that. Like these dudes, like they play with each other since they were younger.
Yeah.
With team final and stuff. But like these were some dudes like Daeshon Shepherd, like that vertical at least like 40 something inches, like off the ground. Like that dude can fly till this day, doing this thing over at LaSalle. Rahsool Diggins, like arguably like one of, if not like in my opinion, like the best like player to come out the PCL. Like
really,
that's
great. That's a big take right there.
That was a dude. Like it's a hot take. It's a hot take, but it's worth arguing because like I've seen games where like like he might have like flipped the switch instantly and then boom, like then when he plays defense and locks in, then like you get a different Rahsool out of you. And like that was a guy. You had Jaylen Stinson running the point. Well-rounded shooter. We had Marcus Randolph, who was a wing, who could really shoot the ball, lefty, and then Muneer Newton, who was athletic, like just a really athletic freak till this day, doing his thing at Albany. So like, it was a great team. Like I've been a part of. We were out in Hawaii. Like
really,
we were. My freshman year.
Torn?
My freshman year, we went to Honolulu.
That's crazy. Well, you were living the life out freshman year.
Yeah, the Iolani Classic, I believe.
Okay, you win that?
Nah.
No.
Like playing with Sach Academy was different.
Yeah.
Like team out of Utah, but
is that like a big prep school for basketball?
Yeah,
there?
it's a boarding school out there.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was a fun time, and then like it was cool just being out in Hawaii. Like a kid from literally North Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Being out in Hawaii like just really made me want to just go farther with everything I had going on in my life.
Yeah, and then you played with Jalil Bethea, right?
Yep.
And talk to me about him as a player.
That's my dog. So like Jalil like grew up as just like the shooter. Like, hey, don't leave him open. Like, but I've seen him gradually take his game, like better ball handling and then athleticism through the roof. Like through the roof. Like that kid, like I know like for a fact that like he's gonna be drafted high for sure, like the following year. Like we'll be talking about this again next year, like where you think Jalil's gonna land. Like he's such a kid that just like he just always wanted to just be around a basketball. Like and like kids like that, like like you can't take the greatness out of them or the love of the game. Like he truly loves the game. And like Jalil a dog. Like Jalil's a dog. Like what? Like people run up to me, like show me a TikTok clip of him, like spin move dunk. I'm like, yeah, like he's legit. Like he's that for real.
Yeah,
so like
he's got highlights.
Yeah,
he has highlights on days.
For days.
Yeah, and he's going to Miami, right?
Yep.
So he'll be playing next year in college.
At the U.
Yeah. So you're gonna catch a game for him?
I'm gonna catch a
when
game.
He comes and plays.
Oh yeah, always. Like tap in with him. Hopefully, it probably will be down there in Miami. But I'll try my best to see.
You gotta travel. You gotta see some sights.
See my
right?
guy. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, we have Philly players here. Jack Clark, right, from Philly. And you mentioned you kind of connected with him when you first got here.
Yeah, he knew, close teammate, close friend, Daeshon Shepherd. And I noticed that he transferred in from NC State. And I was like, so who's this cat that's like from Philly? And then like I checked out his highlights. Oh, dude, like sneaky.
Yeah, sneaky. He is sneaky. I'm telling you, he's gonna be good.
Yeah,
I think he's still got more room this year.
I hate the fact that he came around late. Like I really think that like
it's because of those injuries, man. Those injuries, that was brutal.
Like, I know, brutal. But it's good to see him out there though. Like, and then like it's nice catching up with Jack. So like that's my guy.
So are like Philly kids like are they all just connected? Like if you see somebody from Philly,
oh yeah,
you just know you'll find a way to know him.
That's just that Philly like chemistry. Like it's just in us. Like like you see somebody that you know or played against or grew up playing with. Like it's just an instant connection automatically. And I just so happen to know Jack through Daeshon Shepherd. So like just only imagine if like like I grew up playing with him.
Playing in those games, like in high school, we'll say, were those like intense? I know like you're blowing out opponents left, right, and center, but were those crazy games?
Like my first 2 years, like with varsity basketball, I was nervous, but then after that, like it was fun. Like I couldn't wait to get on that bus to have a away game. Like it was just fun. Like like playing against Archbishop Ryan, Father Judge, like certain schools like that. Like it's intense.